What is going on, everybody? Koopa here. Now, today, first off, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. My last video was 2 weeks ago, and in between those 2 weeks, I've only been uploading highlights, and those highlights were I suck with Link and my first blue shell dodge, which was pretty cool, by the way. It was a pretty big deal. But besides that, I'm back on YouTube. Hello. Today we are going to be doing my modern game collection, and that includes my Xbox One, my Nintendo Wii U, my Wii, my So that's what we're gonna do today. So anyway, let us start. Well, hold up. Disclaimer. I actually do not have. Even though I am a Nintendo fan, I'm not the captain of anything. I call myself a fan. I actually do not have a DS or a 3DS.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
But that's the point. The only handheld I had was a PS Vita. So now let's head on over first off to the PS Vita. So I have the smallest PS Vita collection in the world. So you know, this section is just gonna go by in 10 seconds. 10-20 seconds. But before we even get into the video games, I actually do have a story to tell you now. My grandma bought, shout out to grandma, but my grandma bought my PS Vita maybe 3 years ago, 3 years or so, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I wanted, holy crap, I love this thing, oh my gosh. And then I started playing it, and the first game that I got was Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, as you can see right there. And I'll get into that in a second once I show off the games. But it was a part of a bundle, and I played the game first day that I got it, and I had a whole lot of fun. And later on I started getting demos, and I actually got a free episode of the show. What's it called? It's something with the Spencer guy in iCarly. You know who I'm talking about. But it was, but I actually got a free episode of the show that he was on, and I loved that episode. So I started getting demos, and I started getting different games. I'll show that in the video. But later on, I was playing Madden 12 because I bought it. I was playing Madden 12. And I saw a little scratch on the right side of my PS Vita. And I decided to be stupid and actually bring my PS Vita over to the sink. And you actually know what happens once you put it in the sink. I drenched it with water, not just like a bloop. I went and I went all the way across the screen. And that was the stupidest mistake I've ever done in my life. And it was working fine, and then the controller started to get a little bit wonky, and I couldn't necessarily move it the correct way I wanted it to move. The screen disappears, and a couple minutes later I restart, and it takes me all the way to the tutorial when you first get the system. So after I do all that, I go back to playing it, and it dies, and I can't turn it on. So I'm like, well, what did I do? What did I do? And it just died. It died. So later on, I go onto the PlayStation website, and I start talking to one of their employees and talk about it, saying I need to return it in order for it to be repaired, and I don't want to do that. Because number one, they were asking for the receipt, and the only person that would have had the receipt is my grandma. Now think about that. I'm all the way back home, and my grandma has the receipt, and she probably doesn't remember where it is. So either way, I couldn't even take it anyway. And number two, I didn't want to pay the money to have it repaired. because you never know, it might work again. So I wait a little bit longer, and I find my actual PS Vita charger. This is like a year later, back in like 2014. And I'm like, okay, this is the last shot I'm gonna give it. I'm going to try to charge it and actually turn it on. So I went over and I turned the charger on. I put the charger in the thing, and about 20 minutes later, I turn it on. The screen turns on, and I'm like, what? The screen turned on. The screen turned on. Oh my gosh! Let me call my mom. And I did call my mom. I'm like, Mom, the PS Vita works. The PS Vita works. So I start doing all this stuff, but the thing is, the analog stick is completely up. Like, it's like down is up is down, left is right, right is left. You know, those types of games that allow you to have those options. And I didn't want that. It was just making you move in a wonky direction. The only game I could play was a game that I'll show you once I show off the games. But then, probably 2 days later, screen dies again. The thing is dead again, and it is still dead right now. So I can't even play on the PS Vita no more. That's why I have a small collection, that I can't use it anymore. So anyway, story time done. Let's just get into the games. Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. A game that I actually did finish, and I actually quite had a lot of fun on it. I expected that, on other systems it would have been the same thing. Turns out it wasn't. So I basically got the one that you see on your iPhone or your iPad or any other Apple or Android product. I got like the mobile version. But overall, it was pretty fun and I enjoyed it a lot. Michael Jackson The Experience HD. Now, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and when I say I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, yeah, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. So when I first heard that they would make the HD version of Michael Jackson The Experience, I'm like, holy crap, I gotta get this when I get a PS Vita. Even though I don't know I'm gonna get PS Vita. So when I get the PS Vita, I go over, just like a couple months later, I go over to GameStop and I see that they have Michael Jackson The Experience HD on shelves. So I'm like, okay, well, hey Dad, can I get the game? And eventually I did get the game. I basically got the same thing that you get on mobile device. So either way, it was pretty fun. I actually got pretty far in the game itself, and it was actually, I've already said it was a fun game. Now it's time to head on to the Wii. You see, I told you it was a short list of games for the PS Vita. First game, Endless Ocean Blue World. This game is actually pretty dang fun. I would definitely say it's a must-have for the Wii because it shows off the ocean and it really shows what the Wii can do with, graphics and showing the real life, in the real life world. But anyway, this game was a whole lot of fun. I've actually gotten pretty far in this game. I actually do remember the day we got it. I'll just have to leave that for another time, but yeah. Next game, Thrillville Off the Rails. This game, me and my sister play this game a lot, and I want to mean a lot, I mean a lot. But we usually have like a time span where we play it, and then we don't play it for maybe a year. Time span, we play, we don't play. It's been like a going on thing. This game is really fun. It's a must-have for the Wii. It's a must-have. It's a must-have. Promise Center New Blood. This is actually a game I want to finish and complete. Me and my sister, we've been having a co-op time with this. Sorry, I was looking over there. I literally have an NES game called NBA Basketball, and it's something appeared on the screen, and I got traumatized by it. No pun intended. But me and my sister have been playing this game quite a lot, and it's a really fun game. Not a must-have, unless you are really into blood, into medical stuff. Wipeout the... I gotta stop shaking this. Wipeout the game. This game is pretty fun based off the ABC show. If you haven't caught on already. But this game is pretty fun. The only thing it really lacked was, actual good representations of the host and the actual real life Wipeout. You know, it made it too cartoonish and funny. I would have rather wanted it to be, you know, really based upon the actual TV show. But overall, this game was pretty fun. Wii Music. I keep doing it again. Wii Music. This game is a lot of fun. We completed it, I think. And what I mean by we, I mean me and my sister. We like to play this game a lot. So do, you know, ourselves, you know, as a singular person. This game is a whole lot of fun. I will say it's a must-have for your Wii system. And you know, if you've never had a Wii and you have a Wii U, you can, you know, pick this up for your Wii U, because the Wii U is backward compatible with your Wii games. Yay! Now let's head on over to the Wii U, and like Captain Nintendo said, the Wii and the U. Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. This game I fully completed. I'm like 70-something% into it, and this game was a whole lot of fun. It really shows off what the Wii U gamepad can do, since it was launch title. Yes, it was a launch title because it came out in 2012 and it was copyrighted in 2012. But you know, like I said, this game was fun. It really shows off what the Wii U gamepad can do, and it shows off what the TV can do when you have the Wii U in the palm of your hands. ESPN Sports Connection. This was the second game I bought for the Wii U. This game is alright. It's just sports games. It's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just 6 sports games. It's nothing special. Lego Marvel Avengers. This game, I have completed the story mode. I haven't fully 100% completed it yet, and I don't plan on it like I did with the other Marvel game, which I'll show in a second. Overall, this game is pretty fun, except that the only thing I don't like is that they use the audio clips from the both movies and then put it into the game. I would have rather wanted new, authentic voice acting in the game. But overall, this game is fun. It definitely represents and shows off the movies from the Avengers series, and it does a good representation on it. Yeah. Lego Avengers, Lego Marvel Superheroes. This was the other Marvel game that they came out under the name Marvel. This game was this game had the actual voice acting that I would want it from Lego Marvel Avengers. But overall, this game, my sister and I have completed 91% of the whole game itself. We are super close to 100% completing it, and I actually found a glitch where you can go through the world and go, you know, underneath the map by grabbing a go-kart, go over to one part of the train tracks, get hit by the train, and then go under the map. And it is super cool. You can actually get onto the other side of the world where you're, you know, it's not even a solid form, it's just like liquid, or it's just there, it's not a solid. But overall, yeah, anyway, this game is super fun. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. See, now we've completed the whole set of Lego Batman games. I have the first one, the second one, and the third one. Overall, all the games are super fun, and I just noticed Robin is hiding under Superman's cape. He's weird. Well, anyway, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. It's a new, authentic Lego game that took Lego game beyond what the other Lego games could, where you go to the planets where the lanterns live. Again, shows off the power that TT Games can possess when creating a Lego game. You know, it's basically the same thing for all the other systems itself. I'm sorry if I'm boring. I don't make videos this long. Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2014 Olympic Winter Games. I said the title wrong. It's funny how you only have the Winter Games and not the Summer Games. We plan on getting the Summer Games. Winter Games, Sochi 2014. This game is fun. It really shows off the HD power that the Wii U has, because it can go up to 1080p, 60 frames per second. You can check out my rating review in the description below. But yeah, Mario and Sonic, great game. Mario Kart 8. Now, this is probably the best Mario Kart game in the series itself, because it's HD for the first time. And it brought something new to the table. You know, when it comes to games and sequels, you have to bring something new to the table. And when it comes to Mario Kart 8, you have to come up with new modes, new tracks, different cars, different mechanics. And it came up with probably the best one ever, which was anti-gravity, plus new items, which are all really cool and all really awesome. Plus the new courses are fun. It almost gets you thinking of how Nintendo comes up with these courses in the amount of time of years and years and years and years and years. But overall, Mario Kart 8 is a great, authentic game and the best Mario Kart game in the series. Argue with that. Need for Speed, Most Wanted You. We've been wanting this game, and we finally got this game. And yeah, it's about cars. If you're into cars, Nintendo Land, a launch game. We probably played this the most because it was like the only launch game that they had at the time, and they didn't have any other cool games at all. But overall, Nintendo Land was a fun game to have. Scribblenauts Unlimited, and this game was fun. It brought something new to the table in the Scribblenauts series by bringing over the DC universe. And I still need to complete this game because apparently I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere and I have to complete this game. Overall, again, it can show off what the Wii can do, you know, by typing in the random words that you want to process. Overall, game was fun. You know, go get it because you get another free DVD in it, or at least that was the Walmart exclusive. Super Mario 3D World, the Nintendo Selects Edition, my most recent Wii U purchase. Completed it in 1 week, and then got 100% completed, grabbed all 380 green stars, all the stamps. Overall, this was like the best Mario game that I've ever played, ever, and this game was totally worth the $20 that I actually paid, because it was a Nintendo Selects version and I didn't buy it when it first came out. I've been meaning to get this game, and this was before I had it, and I've been watching everybody else play the game as well, and overall, this game looked fun, and the game is fun, and you know, it kind of leaves me with nothing else to do but play Splatoon. This is the best game ever on the Wii U, and it is my favorite game on the Wii U because it is so fun. If you want to check out my rating review, links will be in the description below as well. This game was authentic. I am a B+ 80. I was at an A-, but then I kept on losing. And I kept on playing when I really shouldn't have been playing ranked battles. But overall, I completed this game 100% of the single player campaign mode, hero mode, and this game was super fun. Me and my sister played the Battle Dojo, and I kept on winning. But overall, this game was fun. It is a must-have on the Wii U. It will become your best friend. The squid. Look at the squid. The squid is God. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Dude. I've tried to play competitively on this game. Don't do it. It's just a waste of time when you're doing it on 4-4 1-on-1, especially when you haven't played a Smash Bros. Game before the Wii U version came out, which is exactly what I did. And my main guy, there's a lot of main people I've been maining with. I could probably make a video about it later on and show you off my customs. That could be a thing that I did. That I can do on this channel is, you know, bring back the customs series, because on my old channel I had a customs series where I show off my customs, but we could bring that back. But overall, Smash Wii U is a must-have on your Wii U system. I got this for Christmas. Same thing for Splatoon. Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate Edition. This game I've completed it like 5 times. This game is fun. This game is the best Spider-Man game in the universe of Spider-Man. And this game is a must-have for your Xbox 360, because that's probably the main system you're going to want it on, and not the Wii U. So now we head on to the non-Nintendo world and get into Xbox One. I'll go get this game in a minute. Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition, and I just noticed that these covers are really slim, and that's what I actually like about it. But this game is super fun. We bought it when we went to GameStop, and my sister wanted me to get the game because, you know, we both like Star Wars, and we both like playing Star Wars games. And this game is super fun, and I will say it's a must-have for the Wii. That's how you know I'm a fanboy too much. For your Xbox, I don't understand why people don't necessarily like this game. I love this game, and if you want to add me onto your Xbox, you can check out my gamertag right over here, and you can just friend me. Do whatever you want. But overall, this game was super fun. Madden NFL 16, this was the first Xbox game that we got. It's a pretty good sports game to have on your Xbox One. Destiny, The Taken King, Legendary Edition. My friends they pressured me to get this game because they kept on talking about it at lunch when I was in middle school, because now I'm in high school, and they kept on talking about it, and I was somewhat interested in it. And to prep me in order to get into the game, they basically told me about a lot about the game itself, and I got the game, and I'm a level 33, light 130 something, light, no, wait, what? I don't know Destiny enough. This game was fun, and it's an alright shooter game to have on your Xbox. Grand Theft Auto 5, most mature game I've ever played in my life. But overall, this game had a fun story mode. My sister made the decision to kill Trevor. Spoiler alert, but this game was super fun. It has a huge world, and when I mean huge, I mean like, when I say huge, I mean a huge world. This is okay. This is a huge world in order to have in a game. This game, man, I gotta fold this back up, and I don't know how to fold maps. And last but not least, the best basketball simulating game ever, NBA 2K16. I know that they just came out with the next one, which I have to get. I got the one with Anthony Davis on the cover. I am a huge basketball fan, and I like playing 2K, which is basically what every black man plays. But overall, this game is super fun. I will say, if you're into basketball and you want to have a sports game on your Xbox One, definitely get the next one. But you know, you can also get NBA 2K16 too as well. And that's gonna have to be the end of this video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it really helps support the channel. And yeah, stay calm, subscribe to the show, and I will see you in the next video in 5, 4, 3, 2,